Aqua Bleed to start out. Anyway, how do I want to invigorate? Start by attacking enemies in the field. Oh, that's useful. Yeah, definitely. And then we cast attack 1 and 2. I don't know if we can both. No, I don't think so. What do my arts look like right now? Alright, so tier, that's support. That's support. That's support. That's support. It's not bad. I guess I should start out with where everybody is. That was... Yeah, Emma... Oh, I think she has those by default. Here, I don't have another Phallus? I thought these were all supposed to be undone. Damn it. Wait, one more time. This isn't my party. Alright, so we can leave his stuff. Oh, it said, was it equipment that it said? Maybe it didn't take that into account. Alright, she already has Golden Sphere, so she doesn't need the other one. Wait, how did I do that? Quartz? Oh, that's how. Triangle. Needle shot, firebolt, aerial, Tira, impassion, spread Mercuria. So she can revive, but she can't heal. Definitely need that for Emma. Although, it might not be a bad option to give it to Gaius, because she can heal through her craft. She doesn't need an art to do it. Can poison. Can't need or freeze. Actually... Before I do anything, I should hit up engineering. Oh, hello, Gata. I feel like I've seen this cat around a lot lately. Did it come to see us off? There's something very don't get ahead of yourself about that expression. What is it, Reen? This is hardly the time to be playing with cats. Let's just get ready to head to the station. Right.
I can do this. Okay.
It's my turn. Go!
Literally anybody else but
right,
Reen.
go!
Oh, no, just kidding, never mind, Reen too. Alright, so the school is going to be open. That's the good news. Is it just that early, or is it a free day? Let's see. Really? I've got everything open already? Okay. Alright, gonna open. Alright, so that's that. What about quartz? Poison at attacks and crafts. Petrify. Aqua Bleed, Frost Edge, 20% to freeze. Ooh, alright. Alice, yes. Kira, yes. Attack 1. Small area, but 30%. Breath recover, small. Oh, it's a medium area, but a small amount. That's right. Attacks puts to sleep. Faint is actually pretty good. Demonic Scythe. Alright, sure. Oh, Chrono. Yes. No! Damn it. Attacks can cancel art. Oh, but it has a +3 delay. That sucks. Ah, I want Chrono Drive, damn it. Oh. Maybe I can take it off. Wait, what's this? Buffs an ally with pure radiance. Cure stat down. So, ooh, for 4 turns. Alright. Ornament. I believe it was on B? Maybe, is it Raven? Yep. Damn it. I'm gonna have to wait on that then, that's terrible. Okay then. Now that I've got the new stuff, I can do it here. There we go. Set the increase drop by enemies. So this one has to be a fire-based element. That's why that works that way. One, then heat wave is an area small. It's probably also going to be fire. Yep. I don't have anything else that can. So might as well do it, I guess. Then, wait, what's the attach? CO. Alright, sure. Why not? Does she have Dallas? But she has revived, but no. There we go. She already has Golden Sphere. Accuracy. EP cut. Ooh, okay, that could work. I have Phallus already. What does heal do? Tier. Does she not have that already? No. Oh. So then instead of... Yeah, I can't. I've got to. I know she has the craft, but let's say she just got killed, then it's better than nothing because her CP will be gone, so she won't have any craft points left. I have nothing. Ooh, shit, with force. Okay, that works. I could do another Phallus. It's not a bad option. What does he look like right now? Oops. Shining? What the hell is shining? Alright, I guess. We'll do... Ooh, minus 1,000? I could do it here, Silver Thorn. Oh, because it's a blue area, but I can't open them. I don't think I can, right? Let me see, modify. Yep. Alright, whatever. Yep. So, if I want to do that, then I have to, well, I don't know if it's necessary. Wait, do I have any unopened? Nope. Allowance unopened. But everyone that's opened has something assigned to it already. So she has Stella's, and she has it because of her angel. Because of her angel quartz. Demonic cycle and fear, all good. All good stuff. But the problem is we don't have I still have the needle, right? Needle shot, okay. Alright, I think that's as good as I'm gonna be able to get for the time being. There's nothing else really to do here. I guess we're off then. Oh, Bean. You're ready to depart too, I see. Yeah, you're about to leave. Don't you still need to purchase your tickets? Oh, yeah, you're right. Looks like we'll be traveling together as far as Heimdall this time. Very well. Let's stop down and buy them already. So we've got the next two-man dramas between Fee and Laura. Good morning, Class 7. I hear everybody is heading all the way out to North Highlands this month. You heard right. You'll need to change trains twice. First in Heimdall, then in Rower, right? Correct. From Rower, you'll need to transfer to Freight Line for the last leg of your journey. Regrettably, we can't handle that part of your trip here. Actually, it seems arrangements have already been made for that segment. You should only need to buy tickets as far as Rower. That won't be a problem then. Do you want to buy them right now? Yep. Certainly. Okay, that's 5 passengers bound for Rower. I'll have those tickets for you in just a moment. Here we go! Passenger service bound for Heimdall, now arriving on platform 2. We ask that all passengers wishing to board please wait on the platform until the train has come to a complete stop. I'd say we timed that pretty well. Impeccable timing. True. Seems there's a 2-woman cold front blowing your way. Oh, don't worry about us. We'll see what we can do to thaw them out. Yeah, just don't expect them to be waving each other flower crowns when we get back, okay? Alright, we'll leave them to you then. Good luck. These sandwiches really hit the spot. Ham, lettuce, and cheese. I'm getting a hint of pickle in there too. These ingredients are simple enough, but the way they come together is something special. Even the butter tastes different from what I'm used to. And this tea is equally perfect. The zest of the lemon complements the taste perfectly. You're quite the maid looking after you. Well, Mother hired her, not me. She is a talented maid though, I won't deny that. She handles the typical housework and greeting guests as you would expect. She also manages Mother's schedule. Wow. Managing the company chairman's schedule doesn't really sound like a typical part of the maid's job description. She really is that talented though. Which is why I can't work out why my mother sent her to look after me. Those two are up to something, I just know it. Regardless, there are definitely perks around having her around. I think you should accept your mother's kindness. I agree. She must have started working before sunrise to prepare all this for us. I know. Anyway, look at those two. Very obviously changing the subject. So we're headed to Bryonia Island this time around. All I know about it is that it hosts some sort of ancient ruins. I'm not certain what to expect. Come to think of it, this will be the first time I've had a chance to see the ocean. What about you two? Now that you mention it, I've never seen it either. I have. Oh, really? During a landing operation into the core. Oh, speaking of ruins, the Graham has some fairly well-known ruins, doesn't it, Laura? Yeah, the Saint's Castle or something like that. You two must be referring to Logran Castle. It's a magnificent stronghold that faces out onto the lake. You can see it from the town itself. It's quite beautiful on days when the mist clears. Oh wow. Sounds like a sight worth seeing. Seems like you'd be in trouble to if a sealed sniper set himself up there. Doesn't sound like they're getting along very well. I feared as much. I doubt he is doing it on purpose. Laura seems uncharacteristically offended by it too. Yeah, she's usually so upset that something about V seems to get under her skin. Alright, from Heimdall all the way to the, you said west, right? Excuse me. Heimdall Central Station. I believe this is where we part ways. Wow, this is a big station. It never ceases to amaze me just how big Heimdall Station is. I've heard that it's not merely the largest station in Arabonia, but on the entire continent. I'm unaware of another station that can match the 10 tracks found here. 10? When I first traveled the lines here on the way to Tri-City, and all the people I saw really threw me for a loop. It's not surprising there are as many folks around this early in the morning. Sorry, I don't think we're going to be able to do this. Hang on, you can't give up already. How hopeless. Well, don't worry about it too much. The most important thing that we all come back safe and sound. Everything else is secondary. I suppose you're right. We'll try and keep things from getting too dangerous, at least. Anyway, this is where we split up. If you're traveling toward Ordis, you'll be heading west, right? Indeed. Meanwhile, Group A will be traveling northeast to Roar first. I'm so jealous you get to visit Gaius' homeland. You better tell us all about it when you get back. Will do. Take care, everyone. See, Roar, you both take good care too. We'll see you all next week. Quite. Running. Is that Elise?
Is something on your mind, Elise?
Called it.
Has some rugged, handsome young man caught your eye?
Kind
like
of?
your brother, perhaps?
Shut Meg.
Please, Your Highness. I just thought I saw someone I recognized. But it couldn't possibly have been him. I can't imagine what would bring him to the capital this early in the morning.
Someone you recognized? But I knew you wouldn't deny it. That your brother is handsome, I mean.
Please. I knew that I shouldn't have told you about him.
I think I've heard that voice somewhere before, but it could be just
come now,
me.
I'm only teasing. There's no need to sulk. I'll give you a little something from Mariage Cross to make up for it.
But that's an adult lingerie brand. Please excuse us, Captain Claire.
I'm sorry. I hope I haven't sullied your ears with our scandalous conversation.
Please, I'm sure she's heard worse.
Not at all, Your Highness. I came to inform you that the special train to the Imperial Villa will be arriving shortly. I look forward to accompanying you today.
Oh.
It'll be a pleasure to have you with us.
Certainly.
I hope those two are gonna be okay. We'll find out. Yeah, we should be hitting the end game relatively soon. Not yet, though. Alright, let me tell you a bit more about the North Highlands. North Highlands are a mountainous region northeast of Erebonian. To get there, we'll need to cross the Isengard Range. That's the mountain range to the north of Reinford. I'm guessing we'll need to pass through quite a few tunnels to get to the other side. Pretty much. I went through several when I originally traveled to Trista. Anyway, when you reach the other side, you'll be in the North Highlands, surrounded on every side by mountains. Other than the Imperial Zombie base, the only place you'll find people is in the nomadic settlements like the one I'm from. If anything, we have more sheep than people. Wow, really? I'm starting to feel like we're traveling to a country locked in time or something. Sounds like a scene right out of a picture book. In addition to the scenery, the North Highlands are also well known for their breeding and racing of horses. Most of the war horses used by the Imperial Army are descended from Highland stock. That's true. Horses are essential to the livelihood of the folks in my village. Raising horses to be used by the Erebonians is one of my people's primary sources of income. Come to think of it, I seem to remember hearing that the horse we have at home was raised in Nord too. Isn't that also true of the horses the riding club used? Correct. All of them originally come from North. Even the golden stallion on the Empire's emblem is said to depict a warhorse raised in the Highlands. Or the story goes, at least. North has deep historical ties to the Empire. We know that it's where Emperor Dracos first started building his army, after all. That's right. The Imperial Army still maintains a base on the southern edge of the Highlands, Zender Gate. That's as far north as the train takes us. I see. We should arrive there somewhere around 4 in the afternoon then. Yeah, but it's just past 8 a.m. now. We should reach Roar station by midday. After that, we have another 4 or so hours in the freight train to Nord. Looks like we're in for a long haul. Still, we won't get a chance like this often, so let's try and make the most of it. Let's play the game.
Let's get started.
I'm probably gonna lose, but that's okay.
on, draw a card. After you, then.
We'll do 2.
I won.
Oh, I totally misjudged that. I want to rematch, damn it. I
Let's get
won't
started.
increase affinity at all, but that's okay. It's just personal at this point. So lower
Go on,
hand.
draw a card. Looks like I'm going first.
So I need to create a total higher than hers. Shotgun.
Mirror.
Bolt.
Oh, now you've done it.
Take that. Grumble. Take this.
Bolt.
Boy,
What? You can't do that.
just did, Hope.
Mirror. Oh, now you've done it.
Take that.
Mirror.
Grrr.
I won.
Shocker, I lost. Fuck you, game. Alright, fine. Didn't lose.
Please go easy on me.
Basically, it's luck, in my opinion. That's all it really is.
Shall we draw then? Oh, it looks as though the first move is yours. It looks as though I win this time.
Yeah, I don't know what the one is supposed to fucking do. Regulate. Check rules. Draw the lowest must proceed to place a card, blah blah blah. Check cards. Alright, text. One. Bolt. Charge. Remove the last card. Play with only one can be used to bring back a card removed by the use of a ball card. Oh, that's what it does. Okay. Otherwise, it's just the one.
Please go easy on me.
Well, that's good to know.
Shall we draw then? Ah, we have the same score. Let's draw again. Allow me to play first then. I'm gonna use a bolt card.
And I'll do 7.
Sorry, I'm using a mirror.
Bolt.
Ouch, I wasn't expecting that.
Ah.
Ouch, I wasn't expecting that.
I'm gonna hold on to the rest of my... Are you serious right now?
Ah, we have the same score. Let's draw again. Allow me to play first then.
Bolt.
Ouch, I wasn't
Again.
expecting that. Ouch, I wasn't expecting that. Sorry, I'm using a mirror.
Nope. And now...
Ah, we
Oh,
have
I
the
don't
same
lose,
score.
but I mean, I
Let's
will.
draw again. Oh, it looks as though the first move is yours.
Yep,
Oh, we
I
have the
lose.
same score. Let's draw again. Allow me to play first then. It looks as though I win this time.
Shocker! Are you supposed to win this fucking minigame? This is
If we
pretty
have to.
BS. I have a 1 at
Draw a
least, so I
card.
can...
Go ahead then. We have the same score. Let's redraw. We have the same score. Let's redraw. I'll be going first. Take this. Take this.
Take this.
How about this?
Alright. I'll match card for card. Bolt.
Now you've done it. My victory was assured from the start. Shall we begin?
As far as I can tell, you're not supposed to win. And that's not completely the goal either, though.
Go ahead and draw. It seems
Wow,
we
way
need
to
to draw
waste my
again.
damn mirror. Screw
I'll
you,
go
game.
first then. I'll use a bolt.
I'm gonna hit you hard.
I'll use a bolt. I'll use a bolt.
Oh, come on.
I'll use a bolt.
Are you kidding me? Stop with these damn bullets.
I hate to do this, but
No, you don't. Go to hell. All that and just barely enough.
I hate to do this, but
We're gonna force the mirror on him.
it seems we need to draw again.
redraw.
You should go first then.
Oh, cool. Great.
It seems
All
we need to
comes down
draw
to this.
again. It seems the winds were on my side.
Shocker. Lovely. Wonderful. Cough. Not too much longer now. This will be your first time back home since you started at Thor's, right? Does it feel a little awkward going back after you ran away from home? A little, yeah. We're only changing trains there, so I don't have to leave the station. Haven't been over since I switched lines there on the way to Trista. Oh, right. I almost forgot. You came from your mirror. You had to have gone through Nora. This is your mirror once when I was a kid, but I haven't been there since. Remember it being a really nice place, though. Seeing you was so beautiful. Oh, it didn't know you'd actually been. Yeah, it really is beautiful. A place that nice doesn't fit a guy like me. You're still skulking over what that twitch said during our last practical exam. You're the House of Heron's little mind, and they're full of a third son even less. I don't think he meant most of the awful things he said. Yeah, it seems like his anger just got the better of him. I bet he'll regret it later. Regardless of what he thinks, we all know you're a swell guy, as a classmate and as a friend. Don't be hard on yourself. Thanks, guys. It means a lot to you say that. You're so hopeless sometimes, Reen. You could forget that traveling to the North Highlands will actually be leaving the country. Feels strange heading out beyond our borders. A little emotional even. Yeah, we got a long journey ahead of us. I can only wonder what kinds of things they'll have us doing when we get there. I can't even begin to imagine. Each month seems to throw something new at us. I'm a little worried about how he is holding up, though. Yeah, there's definitely something going on between her and Laura. But I'm not sure there's anything we can do about it. I'm sure Elliot and Machias will keep an eye on those two for us. We've got our own battles to face. I'd like to see us all come back from this trip in one piece. You're right, of course. The horses of the North Highlands are known for being some of the finest on the continent. With their solid builds, high endurance, and steadfast loyalty to their masters, they truly are the ideal steeds. The Highlands are far from the only place that raises horses, but the horses from Nord are in a class all their own. Sounds like you couldn't find a better horse if you searched across the Empire. Though now I can see why Arthur's such an impressive specimen. Who? Oh, Arthur's the horse we have back home. My dad would often ride him out hunting with our old dog, the Doe. Back when I was a kid, he'd lift me up on his back and let me ride around. I see. This will be an excellent opportunity to learn more about how the Empire's finest horses are raised right at the source. Wow, he looks like he's really into this. Oh, here's a sight for sore eyes. Haven't soaked in scenery like this since I first came to Trista. Hope everyone in the settlement is doing well. Seems happy to be headed home. I've always been curious. How did you end up coming to Thor's anyway? Well, about a year ago, I met a general in the Imperial Army up in Nord. One thing led to another, and he ended up giving me a recommendation to attend the academy. He was strangely adamant that my skill with a spear would come in handy during my time at Thor's. Guess he was right. I can see why Imperial General might take interest in your spearmanship. Our cavalry's lance and spear training has its origins not just in the tales of the Ritter, but in the traditions of the Highlands as well. Oh, that's pretty interesting. Just recently that I've been learning how far back the connections between Nord and Erebonia goes. Indeed. I'm gonna save, because saving is a good thing. And if you just hold a moment, I shall return momentarily. Alright. For some reason, I don't know why I had it in my head that we were going to the northwest. Why did it set the turbo mode? I didn't even touch the trigger. 11:50 a.m. Ministry of Railway wishes to thank all passengers for their patronage. Special Express line is bound for Rower. Our next stop is Rower, terminus of this express line. Please ensure you have all of your belongings with you when you disembark the train. Here we are. This is my first visit to the Empire's industrial metropolis. Actually, it's my first time too. I passed through when we came to the academy, but even then I can see why people associate it with industry. Feels like the whole city's one big massive island. Yeah, it really does have that vibe. What are those cone-shaped towers out in the distance anyway? Oh, those are for oracle generators for the industrial plant. There are tons of large factories in the city, so they need those to create the orbital energy needed to power them. Wow, really? I want seeing it for myself. I'd be hard-pressed to imagine a city like this. Roller Station. Well, we finally made it as far as Rower. We'll need to transfer to a freight line to reach North Highlands from here, right? Right. There'll be a freight train leaving from platform 4 that we need to board. Platform 4 is up the staircase and to the left, I think. Alright, let's not waste any time then. Begins at 3 o'clock. We need to check in at the hotel. What time was that conference? Annabelle. Oh, Annabelle. She was in Celtic. I never imagined such a dog could pursue her. Huh? Oh, we have a map. That's cool. The train line. So, yeah, there's Caldic right there. And there's Rower, where we're at quite a distance. So Trista. Alright, so we're Celtic. So there's Trista. So here's Handal. Next, right here. So Trista's just east, and a little farther east is Celtic. So that was our first trip, and then Berea Hard was our second trip, which is just south. The Graham. Oh, ooh, I can just camera in. That's convenient. So the Graham Mount is where Laura hails from, I believe. Then there is Gorilla Fortress, where the story picks up. Schwarz Drake Barrier. Had to go through there for Rower. Then Emir is way up in the north. The only thing more north is Zender Gate. So North Highlands is way the hell up there. I bet it gets cold out there. Probably. Yeah, so looks like there's nothing to the west of interest. It's all been varying degrees of east, northeast, and southeast. Anyway, I believe this is where we're looking to go. Family. There's nothing here? Okay. Nope. Here's another map of the railway system. The schedule. Ooh, cutscene. Come to think of it, it's already past noon. Perhaps we should purchase some lunches for the rest of our journey? Sounds like a plan. We still have another 4 hours to go. We're going to need to eat something between now and dinner. seems highly unlikely that a freight train would be equipped with vending machines or other such comforts either. We'll need to go through the ticket gate then. There's a shop on the main part of the station that sells pre-packed lunches.
Oh, there won't be any need for that.
Seriously, Sharon?
What?
No way.
It's impossible.
Sharon?
How?
How did you get here before us? The power of my love for you allows me to do the impossible, my lady. And
Aw.
as you'll see, I've prepared packed lunches for all of you that far surpass this morning's offerings.
So you're gonna tell me that you not only made them this morning, but also beat us on a 4-ish hour train ride?
I do hope you'll enjoy them.
Thanks.
Alright, so I gotta know, was it by car or by aircraft? I'm guessing by aircraft. Special packed lunches for each member of the group. Fancy.
We really appreciate you going to all the trouble to make these for us.
True. That said, I'm really curious how you got here before us.
It seems that the Reinford family's maid enjoys a little amusement at the expense of her employer. I imagine you transferred to an airship in the capital?
Ah.
Of course. Why didn't I think of that? You can cut the time from Heimdall to Ruhr in half if you travel by airship, I think.
You got me. I took advantage of the opportunity to borrow the airship's kitchen so I could make your lunches as well. They're quite fresh, so take a moment to savor the taste.
Well, thank you.
We really do appreciate all you're doing for us.
Honestly, I knew you had to be up to something. You're not planning on coming all the way to the North Highlands with us now, are you?
I'd love to, but unfortunately, I have some other business I must attend to. I may not be able to return to Trista for a while either.
Alisa's first thought. Oh, thank God. As for the North Highlands, I don't think she'd be very well
Other
equipped.
business?
They don't have kitchens like they have kitchens out in the
Sharon will be
metropolitan
assisting me with my work.
Hello, Mumsy.
Hello, Alisa.
I would explain.
You all must be members of Class 7.
Irina Reinford.
I'm Alisa's mother, Irina. Also the chairman of the Reinford Group. It's a pleasure to meet you.
The pleasure is ours. I'm Reen Schwarzer.
Pleased to meet you. My name is Emma Milstein.
Gaius Warzel. Glad to make your acquaintance.
Eustace Alberea. A pleasure.
I'm glad you're all managing to get along with my obstinate daughter. I wish I could stay a while, but unfortunately I've work that can't wait. Come along, Sharon.
As you wish, Madam Chairman. What?
Just like that, she's off again.
Seriously? You show up like this and that's all you have to say? It's always work with you, isn't it? You probably didn't even notice I left home until I was already gone. Now it's just, hello, Alisa, and that's it?
My lady.
I did get the impression her relationship with her mother wasn't all sunshine and gumdrops.
To call their relationship strained will be putting it mildly.
Seems there's a
lot.
lot of friction between them.
Oh, yeah.
You can live your life however you see fit. I have no intention of forcing the Reinford Group on you.
So you're just gonna
Even
push
if
her
you
out.
decide to follow a certain someone's path and cast aside all sense of responsibility, it's your choice to make. Besides, I still manage to keep myself informed of the general goings-on in your academic life in the monthly reports I receive from the Academy.
What?
Yeah, that makes sense.
I knew Sharon would relay back information about me. But reports from the Academy itself?
Yeah, she's on the board. You didn't know?
You must not have known.
I'm pretty sure it was alluded to in one of the earlier
In
field
addition to my
studies.
other responsibilities, I also sit on the Academy's board of directors.
Oh my, that means...
Just like Rufus.
It does appear that way. I'd certainly deem the chairman of the Reinford Group a canny choice as a member of the board.
The Reinford Group is heavily involved in the development of the Orbital staff, as well as your Arcus.
So it only makes sense they'd
I
be
must
involved.
say, I'm quite pleased with the reports I've received on your usage of both. I'm looking forward to seeing the results of this month's field study as well. Do give me some good reading, won't you?
So that's what we are to you? Good reading? We could literally die.
Please excuse us,
And
my
your
lady.
response is good
Take
reading?
care during the rest of your journey.
Jeez, it's a good thing. With a mother like that, I think she needs Sharon.
Alisa.
You alright?
Good. I finally had her out of my hair, but it looks like she was one step ahead of me this whole time. I take it you and your mother aren't on good terms then. Yeah, I think that was much abundantly clear. Things have been rocky between us for a long time now. Once I left home, that's the first step that led me to enrolling in the academy. How was I supposed to know she had gone and signed up for the school she sits on the board of directors of? How could I have been so stupid? Why didn't I conduct a more thorough investigation before I made my choice? I don't know what to say. You have her sympathies, I suppose. Your mother being on the board of directors for such a problem? All is complicated. Usually she seems like she's only interested in her work, then she'll suddenly start meddling in my life. She says to just do what I want, but it always turns out wherever I go, she's there ahead of me. Just like today. I should have known something was up. The bank account my grandfather gave me to cover my academy expenses hasn't taken a dip since my first day at Thor's. So your mother's been paying your bills this whole time? It does seem like a strong possibility, especially considering your presence on the board of directors. I can't see what you're grousing about. Most people would be grateful to have a parent display that much interest. What? At least your mother spared the time to come greet us. At least she showed the slightest trace of interest in you and your classmates. Oh. Useless. Forget it. That's true. I mean, we only got to see Duke Alberea for the slightest of moments, and he seemed completely disinterested, almost bothered by it. Oh, we just entered a tunnel. First of many now that we're going through the mountains. I see. Anyway, how about we dig into those lunches Sharon made for us? That sounds good to me. Seems like she went out of her way to prepare them. Alright. These are subpar because she had to make do with the airship's kitchen. I won't let her hear the end of it. Ha! Well then, let's dig in. I wonder why they go through. Wouldn't it be easier to just go around the mountains? Wow, so you're going to Highlands for an academy field study? Sounds like you're fighting soldiers do some pretty intense things as part of your training these days. I suppose you could say that. There were some quite different from most other military academies in that regard, though. Still, it feels pretty neat to see you all dressed up in your uniforms. They look pretty sharp on you. Thanks for the vote of confidence. Even at the academy, Gaius always stands out because of his height. Yeah, he towers over even the second years. Are all the people in your settlement of similar height? Nah, I think my dad's the only one who really has height on me. My younger brother is fairly short, though, so I wouldn't doubt he has another growth spurt coming his way. Seems to remember you mentioning you had quite a few siblings. A younger brother and 2 older sisters, to be exact. You're a little on the shy side, but I hope to get along with them. Can do. Still, if you look through the window, it feels like we're getting closer to the Highlands now. Indeed. Man, seeing you kids rushing off on some adventure kinda makes me jealous. Anyway, we're about halfway through the Isengard range now. We should reach Zender Gate in 2 hours or so take this time to relax. Thank you. We appreciate the info. I have expecting Sarah to pop up out of nowhere. Just saying. Did you meet him back in the spring when you were on your way to Trista? Yeah, maybe the same trip then too. He had plenty of time to kill, so he taught me a lot about Erebonian culture. Sounds like a pretty nice guy. I bet that served as a useful primer. It did. There are a lot of people I'm thankful to for helping me come this far. But most of all, I'm thankful for the winds and the goddess. The winds and the goddess. Classic Gaius. Hey, that looks like I'll be coming out of the tunnel anytime now. I see. Alisa, use this. We're almost there. Ah. Oh. So this is... can only just make it out in the distance, but it looks like that's it. So that's the North Highlands. I'll admit, it appears even more breathtaking than I was expecting. I'll be happier to hear you say so once you've seen it up close. Zender Gate. Fancy. Oh, you've arrived. Pleasure to see you again, Lieutenant General. Likewise, it's been a month since I last saw you. Seems almost surreal that you're standing there in a military academy uniform. Though this is the first time I've seen the thorns and tumble in red. This is the color they used for my class, Class 7. Looks like he's pretty high up in the Imperial Army. Yeah, I bet he's a Lieutenant General in charge of Zender Gate. Seems quite close to Gaius. Imperial General with an eye patch. That seems familiar somehow. These must be your classmates. Indeed, theirs are about half of my classmates from Class 7. I'm Reinford. It's a pleasure to meet you, sir. Alisa Reinford, sir. I'm a Milstein, sir. Yusuf Alberea. It's an honor. Seems like your classmates are as interesting bunch as I'd heard. Lieutenant General Zex Vander. I'm Zex Vander, Commander Officer of the Imperial Army's 3rd Armored Division. Pleased to finally meet you. One-Eyed Zex! So you're one of the Guardians of the Honor family. Oh, it seems as if you already know of me? Guardian of the Honor family? Ah, no, I remember. The Vanders are a celebrated military family responsible for the protection of the Imperial family. And One-Eyed Zex Vander is said to be the Imperial Army's finest generals. They said the Vander and the Arside School of Swordsmanship are two of their most renowned styles in Arabonia. It's truly an honor to meet you, sir. I'm just a military man, probably deserving of quite that level of praise. I'd love to hear all about you and your excursion in the Highlands, but unfortunately, we don't have the time. You should set out as soon as possible if you want to reach the settlement by nightfall. I agree. Were you able to take care of all the arrangements? I did, rest assured. What arrangements? We need to head out now if we want to reach Gaius' home by sundown, right? Right. So I asked Lieutenant General to arrange some transportation for us. Haha. Alright, just follow me and I'll show you the way. Wow. North Highlands. Quite majestic. Simply breathtaking. I had no idea so beautiful a land at the far end of the railway. Honestly, I don't suppose words are woefully insufficient in the face of such majesty. Glad to hear you think so. I hear the... yep, horses. Horses? Are you saying we travel to the settlement on horseback? The Highlands are way too vast to cover any reasonable length of time on foot. You'll be fine. You're a member of the riding club, and Rin and Alisa both have riding experience, right? Yeah, I think I can manage. I learned back home, so I should be okay as long as aren't making any trick jumps or anything. I'm afraid I've never ridden a horse before. Not a problem. I can just hitch you right on the back of someone else's horse. Lisa would probably be the best choice, considering the balance of weight. I can do that. Is that alright with you, Emma? Yes, although I do feel a little bit nervous. Let's sign up at once then. Okay, steady now, steady. This is a fine horse. You okay back there, Emma? Yes, I'm fine, I think. Make sure to hold on tight when we start moving. This should be a fun trip. They're all top quality horses raised here in the Highlands. At a good clip, you should be able to reach the settlement in under an hour. Oh, and before I forget, I'm sure Gaius won't have much need of this, but the rest of you should take a map of the Highlands. A map? North Highlands map. Wow, such a high level of detail. It looks as though the army's been surveying expertise is being put to good use. Indeed, I hope it'll prove useful during your field study. Thank you very much, sir. Alright, that's about it from me. You should be heading out. May the blessing of the winds and goddess be with you. Give my regards to the elder and Lacan. We will. Thank you for seeing us off, sir. You'll excuse us then?
This is worlds apart from the bustle of the city.
No kidding.
It really is. I feel like I'm one with the wind.
Indeed, but if you didn't go too fast, that would be great.
I'm sure it will feel natural in time. No doubt the riding club would be fuming with envy if they could see us now.
That is true.
I'll bet.
Anyway, my home settlement is due northeast of here. Hopefully we'll be able to reach it before sundown.
Right.
Let's move.
How to ride the horse. Horseback riding controls are basically the same. Use the left stick to move and dash by pressing the R1.
Yeah.
So I have to be... Oh, I can't unmount just yet. I must be story-based then. Once we get to the settlement, it'll probably allow us to get on and off and all that jazz. Is there any other tutorials that don't tell us then? Oh.
Yeah.
You're as excited as a child.
I think I'm just caught up in the moment.
It's okay to be excited every now and again. So, which way do we go? The plains are so vast that it's just surprisingly easy to lose your sense of direction. True, maybe it'd help if I showed you a couple of major landmarks to help you get your bearings. Over that way is Zender Gate. That's where we set out from. That landmark over there is Triangular Rock. It's sort of centerpiece to this part of the Highlands. It's so, the farther away we can see it from, the better a landmark it'll be. Oh, what's that building over there to the left? Military fortress, I expect. Oh, that is a watchtower built by the Imperial Army in the southeastern part of the Highlands. Or they build it to keep an eye on the Calvard Republic out to the east. So that's an Imperial watchtower. Now, I suppose it could come no surprise that the army would want a watchtower here. True, the Highlands border both Calvard and Erebonia, much like Crossbell. Yep. And finally, if you look toward those mountains, my home is out in that direction. Ah, gotcha. Let me take another look at the map. Okay, I think I've got a better idea of where everything is now.